Jetzt soll ich hier mit dem Medizinmann reden. Ach. Das sind 2 Läden in ein. Feiner Anzug, Kleidungsstück, Ballardbande, Kleidungsstück, Schatzsuche. Ja, dann das. Dann das. Und das. Jetzt sind wir da auf dem aktuellsten Stand. Ja genau, quetsch dich dahinter. So. Ich wollte schon sagen, darf ich losschneiden? Danke. Oh, hat aber hier Holz vor die Hütten. Wenn dein Rad hier verloren geht, musst du warten bis... Verloren geht? Wieso verloren? Oh, sag mir nicht, dass es sich schon wieder umgebracht hat. Ich gehe hier doch kaputt in dieser Gegend. Boah. Oh, warum treibt diese Gegend meine Pferde zum Suizid? Also im zweiten Teil sieht die Brücke besser aus. Na gut, hier sieht alles sowieso ein bisschen anders aus dann. Aber hier sieht es dann eher so aus, wie als wäre das hier die Vergangenheit. Bitte bring dich nicht um. Bitte bring dich nicht um. Ja, das ist jetzt unser festes Pferd. Solange wir kein festes Pferd kaufen, wird es also immer mit irgendeiner... Ja, mit x-beliebigen Pferd ausgewechselt. So, erstmal machen wir die Aufgabe. Und dann kümmern wir uns um den letzten Schatz. Und um die letzten Herausforderungen. Um dem Ganzen ein bisschen näher zu kommen hier. Dem ordentlichen Mantel. Hey, Blackwater. Mit festen Straßen, zum Teil. So. Ups, zu spät gesehen. Einer trage des anderen Last. Ja, ist das die Agenten nie eine Last tragen, sondern immer nur Lasten verteilen.
(101), 102, 103, 105, 106.
I'm here to see Mr. Ross.
107, 109.
Edgar Ross.
113. Upstairs on the right. 114.
Der hat ein paar Zahlen ausgelassen.
115. 116. 117.
Mr. Marston, so glad to see you. How was your journey?
Where's my wife and son?
Being well looked after. Well looked after.
I want to see him.
Mr. Ross wants to speak with you. We've had some Important developments.
You want me to take out a gun and blow a fucking hole in your head right here? Right now? You want that?
Mr. Marston.
You want that?
Mr. Marston, I ask you to calm down.
Why? Why? I did what you asked. I got you Williamson and Escuela. It's over. Stop playing games with me.
No one's playing games with you, Mr. Marston. But if we were to play some games, there'd be some interesting ones we could play.
Thanks, sir.
Like hanging you for murder, or confiscating all your property, like that little farm of yours, or having you put in an electric chair. Those are the sort of games we could play. But we choose to play a different game. So calm down and play along with us.
Where's my wife?
You know, I forget, but I hear it's very nice this time of year. Mr. Marston, please, I've never insulted your meager intelligence. Do not insult mine. We've done this little deal for your freedom in exchange for all your men from your old gang. You gave us Williamson and Escuela. We still don't have Vanderlyn, but now we know where he is.
Then go and shoot him.
No, sir. I want you to shoot him for me. And then I'll let you be. The last thing I want to do is make martyrs out of all these people. He could be killed by some petty squabble by another lowlife.
We believe Vanderlyn is holed up with a group of renegades near the wreck of the Serendipity riverboat.
Ah, yes. Another group of renegades. Obviously, the first group, your group, has, shall we say, been disbanded?
Disbanded.
Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go? Oh, Mr. Marston, your wife and son are doing well. Let's both try to ensure things stay that way. Okay?
After you, sir.
Oh, Mr. Marston, one more thing. This is for you.
You're too kind.
See, I have nothing but your best interest at heart.
Let's hope it doesn't go off by mistake.
343.
Ein Revolver. Nee, Revolver, Colt.
That, sir. This is an outrage.
Ah, Mr. Marston. You're alive.
Hello, Wes Dickens. Thought you were headed to Peking.
So did I. So did I. A long story. But now it seems I'm being put under arrest and charged with narcotic possession or some other such nonsense.
Ross, have him release this man.
Why?
Because he's a harmless old fraud, the kind of man that built this country. And because he helped me get Williamson.
Did you hear that, officer? The man's a hero. Let him go. Come on, Marston. Moral degeneracy waits for no man. Let's hurry along.
344. 345. 347. 348. 3.
All right, Mr. Fordham, onward!
Uno momentos. Mike Knachos. High Power Pistol. Ja gut, ist zwar kein 1911er Colt, aber es ist eine automatische Pistole. 8 Schuss. Die Schussfolge ist hoch, aber... Oh, macht ordentlich Schaden. Okay, behalten wir.
Isn't this something? Lawmakers and lawbreakers working together for the good of civilization.
Uno momento, wo geht denn die Reise überhaupt hin? Ach, da runter. Ist aber nicht weit.
Like you always say, sir, the higher the stakes, the smarter you have to play the game.
I can't imagine I ever said anything quite so trite. In any case, I'm not sure Mr. Marston would agree with us.
Unfortunately, Mr. Marston isn't broad-minded enough to appreciate the unique opportunity we're offering him.
Son of a whore.
You best watch your damn mouth!
And it's strange you should say that, Mr. Marston, because according to my files, you are the whore's son. Now, what else can I recall from the files? Oh, let's see. You killed hundreds of innocent people. You've robbed at least 40 banks that we're aware of.
They told us there was a prize when you got to 50.
I'm glad this is all such a joke to you.
I want my family.
And I'm sure all the men you murdered wanted their families too. Come now, you're stupid. But you're not that stupid. We both know how this has to be. And it could be all over today. As soon as we find Dutch Vanderlyn, you can go back home and play being a farmer again, or whatever else you've been pretending to do for the last few years.
First it was Bill, now it's Dutch. After Dutch, it'll be somebody else. Where does it end?
It ends when we say it ends. You're in no position to make demands.
The life you live, you don't just walk away from that. Buy a few chickens and make it all disappear. You should be dead or rotting in a jail cell by now. We are giving you a chance at new life, a chance at redemption. You can't erase your past, Mr. Marston, but we can.
She's running well, sir.
Such an elegant way to travel. What do you think of this automobile, Mr. Marston?
Slow.
But so convenient and reliable. Are you comfortable?
No.
You see this, Mr. Fordham? The brooding cowboy. There aren't many of these left, you know. A bit of a cliche, admittedly, but still a dying breed. Like the buffalo. Just as dumb, but not quite as noble.
They move most cows by rail these days, I hear.
Not where I'm from, they don't.
But you aren't from anywhere.